Hey, how's it doing? How's it doing? How's it doing? How you doing? How's it going? Yeah, see what I did there? Covers two bases at once. So, hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing all right. I had kind of an uneventful work day. We actually weren't that busy for Thursday. I thought we'd be a little bit busier. I got out a little bit earlier than I normally do, out of the restaurant. I got out right around noon. I normally work inside till 2. So then I went and ran out to a storage unit, and then came back and cleaned up all the daylilies and stuff like that for the winter. Got to do that at some of the other stores too this next week, which I'm not looking forward to because the temperature looks like it's going to be plummeting over the weekend, and then I think winter is finally here in Ohio. So I'm going to have to bundle up. Turn this down. That's how I went. Wrong side. There we go. But yeah, been home for a little bit. Went through Skyline, got some food. Ate that. Tried to avoid the dog getting too close into my face. She likes to get like right here when I'm trying to eat now. Yeah. But I love her. You know, she can be a little pain in the butt once in a while. Yeah, talking about you. Better stay out of stuff. You got toys downstairs. Go play with your toys. Alright, what I'm here to do is I got another box from, well, obviously you've seen the title, you've seen where it's from, but it's Insane Toy Shop. And what this is a Mystery Pop Sports 6-pack. I paid $48.88 for it. I don't really collect too many sports Funko Pops. I mean, obviously, if I get something that's like my team, you know, if it's the Raiders, then I would keep it. That's really about the only thing. Or I do have somewhere up there on the top. Well, you can't see it; it's off camera. But I've got the Rudy from the movie Rudy, you know, Notre Dame. That's my favorite college team. I do have a Tiger Woods Funko Pop. Always had a lot of respect for Tiger Woods, you know, regardless of all, you know, the scandals and stuff like that, you know, the things that have happened with, you know, him and his wife and whatever, you know. I don't really care about that. Honestly, I don't. I don't really pay much attention to that when it comes to celebrities, whether they're in movies, TVs, music, sports. You know, I pay attention to them because of the field they're in. You know, like Tiger Woods. I like Tiger Woods because he's an incredible golfer. I think he's fell off a bit. You know, he don't have the same domination capacity as he once did, but I mean, he could still, you know, to put it bluntly, he could probably wipe my ass with the golf course if I was to play in golf, because I've never actually gone and played around a golf before. I've been to the driving range years ago, but I've never actually gone physically out and played golf. About the closest I've come is using my PS3 with the motion controller and playing Tiger Woods that way. Which, obviously, I mean, it's still a far cry from doing it for real out, like on a golf course. But it's about the closest I think you'll get. Either the Tiger Woods or I have Tom Daly's. Actually, I think I'm actually selling that one. The Tom Daly's like Pro Stroke Golf or something like that. Yeah. Definitely give you some exercise. But yeah, I do alright on the game, but I don't think that would translate to real life. But so chances are, out of these 6 pops, I mean, I'm gonna say there might be one I decide to keep. But there's also a good possibility that I won't keep any of them. But I figured for $48.88, you're looking at what, $8.12 or something like that per pop. That's a fairly decent price point. I would imagine most of these are going to be worth at least that much, if not a little bit more. This was a special box drop that they did. So there's a chance that some of these boxes might have a grail, if you will. We'll find out, I guess. All right. I opened it upside down, so I'm just, you can see, I'm just looking at the bottom of them. They all are in Insane Toy Shop's soft protectors, so they can't really go by, if they have value because they're in protectors, because they're all in protectors. First one we have is Steven Strasburg from the Washington Nationals. Steven Strasburg. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that. The Washington Nationals. Have they always been called the Nationals? Or is that is that one of the expansion teams that they did? Yeah, I don't pay a lot of attention to baseball. Once in a great while, if the game's on and I can't find something else I want to watch. I'll watch a little bit of baseball, but it's got to be exciting. There's got to be some hits, some attempted stolen bases, and so I want to see some power plays. I think baseball is one of those sports where unless you're really, really into it, then the game's really got to bring some excitement for you to be interested in it. But if you're a big baseball fan, or if you're somebody that actually plays baseball yourself, then you probably love watching baseball no matter what. I'm not, now football, I'll watch football, especially college. I don't know why. I think I get more out of college football than I do pro football. I don't know why. I used to watch NASCAR. I don't like the new format of that. It just, to me, it's asinine and stupid. To run a third of the race and then invert the field, and I don't know what all they're doing now, but it's just asinine. Now, granted, I can understand how. I mean, you're kind of showing who the best is on that day. Because, in a race where you just go from start to finish, if somebody has a hand up and they get ahead by a good deal, outside of that, one or two laps, or really just one lap, that they might fall behind because they have to pit, once everybody else pits, then they're going to be right back up in the lead again, right? So if they get a good lead, then chances are, it don't happen, but it would be possible for the person to take the lead at the very beginning of the race and end up winning the whole thing. Whereas the new format, if somebody's going to win, then they have to, not only do they have to be good in the moment, but, they got to start from the back of the pack and work their way up again. So, I like that, but I don't know, it sounds better in my head than actually watching it. Of course, I haven't watched it in a while. Maybe they changed it again and they're not doing it that way. Comment down below if you know whether they still do it that way or if they changed it again. All right, next we've got Jerry Jeudy from the Denver Broncos. So we got a little football. Don't really like Denver, though. I'll be honest. I don't like Denver. They're awful. They're not awful, but they're often. That's what I was trying to say. Considered kind of a a rival to the Raiders. Next, now this is my basketball team. I do like the Lakers, but again, it's not really a sport that I watch a whole lot on TV. I mean, when I do watch basketball, it's because it's the Lakers playing. But yeah, I mean, I remember watching it quite a bit back when like with Shaq, was playing for him. Magic Johnson. I think I actually have. Yeah, I've actually got a Magic Johnson pop up over there. We got Anthony Davis. And I will take all of these. I mean, I'll keep them in these protectors, but I'll probably take the film off the protectors just because you can see how it gives it kind of a, I want to say almost like a foggy look. Makes it a little bit harder to see them that way. Number 4. We've got another football. We've got from the Dallas Cowboys, we have Jrymman Smith. That name sounds familiar. No offense to my friend Brad, but yeah, I'm not really a Cowboys fan either. He's a big Cowboys fan. So Brad, if you see this video and you're interested in that pop, make sure you pay attention to my Mercari. It'll be in there eventually. Can't say it might not be anytime soon because I got a whole crap ton of stuff to get in there before the stuff I'm opening right now. Next, we've got, what is that? Kettle? Marty? Marte? I don't have a clue. Alright, this is baseball. I don't recognize that logo, though. It's not the Angels, is it? Oh, Arizona. The Diamondbacks. Okay, now it makes sense. Looking at it. It's got that kind of like Diamondback Rattler design on the A. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that guy's name, though. Alright, and the last pop in the sports box is, I think it's from the Boston Celtics. We have Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward from the Boston Celtics. Well, there are no pops in this box that I'm going to keep. But let's see how we did as far as value. Did I at least get back what I paid for the box? Let's find out. I'm going to pull up the Funko app. If for some reason the Funko app does not bring up a value, then I'll pull up the Hobby DB app and we'll try it. Alright, first thing. Gordon Hayward is coming in at $12. So I'll try to keep a running total here in my head. $12 for that one. Next one is Ketel Marte. It doesn't bring up a value, so we'll come back to that one. We're still at $12. Alright, Anthony Davis from the Lakers. Coming in at $10. So that gives us 22. We're almost halfway there. Jrymman Smith from the Dallas Cowboys coming at 15, so that gives us 37. We've got Jerry Jeudy from the Broncos. It's coming at 11, so that gives us 48. So that is roughly minus the 88 cents. That's what I paid, and I'm not including shipping or tax. Steven Strasberg does not come up with a value either. So let me pull up HobbyDB and we'll try our luck with it. Maybe it will bring up these. They might be because these are so new. Alright, here we go. Steven Strasberg. HobbyDB doesn't even bring up a value of this. It came out in 2021. Doesn't have value, so I'm going to throw a retail value of, let's just say, $15. So that gives us 63, 60 to 63, somewhere in there. I mean, it gives 63 added up, but you know, the value on that might be a few dollars less. Alright, so let's try the Ketel Marte, if that's how you pronounce his name. I'm not sure. And that was the same thing. It is not bringing up a value, so we'll say 15. So that gives us what, a total of around $78. So between 75 and 78. Man, these things are really hard to get back in these boxes when they have protectors on them. Ugh. What the hell, man? There we go. Alright. So, I'm not going to complain because I did get we're out of room to put stuff up here. I did get my value back. I did get back what I paid. They all look like they were in really good condition, all in protectors. So, once I get around to reselling them all, if I can sell them all at about trending value, I had to think of what it was there for a second. Then I'll make, I mean, I won't make a whole lot over what I paid, but I'll make a little bit of money over, you know, maybe 20, possibly up to $30 over what I paid. And hey, even if that's all you're making all the time as a business, you know, that adds up. You know, it all it keeps you in the black instead of the red. So can't complain about that. Well, that's it. That was the sports Funko Pop box from Insane Toy Shop. Check out the link below to Insane Toy Shop. Be sure to subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell, like the video if you did enjoy it, and check out my business page on Facebook. Direct link to my Mercari stores down below. My username on Poshmark and whatnot are both down below too. We're getting really close to Christmas. I would say at the time you're watching this video, it is probably, Christmas is probably about a week away. So, depending on where you live in proximity to Ohio, if you go on my Mercari and you order Funko Pops for Christmas, they may get to you before Christmas. It might not be till after, because I do ship all my Funko Pops now via FedEx, their flat rate of $7.99. I do that for two reasons. One, so that I can make sure that it's packaged well, in a good box with enough bubble wrap to where if, you know, when I weigh it, it normally comes out a little bit like, it normally, most of the time it actually comes out like 1 or 2 ounces over a pound, which would bump, if I use postal service, that would bump shipping up to like $12. I'm not going to charge somebody $12 in shipping for a Funko Pop that maybe they're not even paying $12 for. So I use the FedEx. And the other reason is because with every sale of Funko Pops or Funko Sodas right now, I am throwing in a sealed Star Wars watch. There are 6 different ones. The Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper, I only have one of. As far as I know, when I get into the, I got like 3 cases. So when I get into the other cases, I might find I actually have more than one of those. But all the other ones, I have, a good amount of. So I'm just picking one at random, and I'm throwing it in with every Funko Pop or Funko Soda purchased. Now, if somebody makes a bundle, if they want to buy 3 or 4 Funko Pops, does that mean I'm going to throw in 4 Star Wars watches? I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. I might, or it might just be per purchase. But the great thing is if you bundle them, then chances are you can actually save yourself some money on shipping. Because that $7.99 flat rate with FedEx, I think, covers everything from like 1 pound up to like 4 pounds or 5 pounds. So, if you bought 3 or 4 Funko Pops, I could still, ship them for the same price in shipping, and throw in at least one of the Star Wars watches. Granted, Star Wars watches are from 2006, so if you want to actually wear them and use them until the time, they would need a new little pill battery in them. But hey, they're sealed. 2006. It's 16. They're 16 years old. So, all right. Well, that's it. We're at my mark for videos. Again, if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're interested in any of those sports pops, make sure you follow me on Mercari and keep your eyes peeled for when I put them on there. I'm hoping to get through all of the Funko Pops that I have, and get them all up on Mercari by Christmas. But we'll see. It's only a week away, really. I mean, it's a week away. So, are you ready? I'm not. Not even close. I don't even have any decorations up yet. And at this point, I'm thinking there might not be any point in even putting decorations up. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if I find the energy to do it this weekend, I will. I'll at least do something just so I look a little festive here at the Jrymman household. But I can't make any promises. So if you come by my house and you don't see any decorations, all right, you know why? Because it got too late in the month and I just said, forget it. There's no point. Well, that's it. Everybody, as always, look out for yourself and those around you so we all have a much better chance of staying safe and healthy. And until the next time, which the next time will be something from Cemetery Dance Publications. Ooh, creepy. Till then.